Welcome back to Exclusive Diaries, your gateway to captivating stories, hidden secrets, and extraordinary journeys. Join me as we dive into the pages of life's most exclusive diaries, uncovering untold tales and unraveling mysteries. Get ready for an adventure filled with wonder, inspiration, and intrigue. Welcome to Exclusive Diaries, where the extraordinary awaits.
I slept with another man again, and I don't know how to tell my husband. My husband, Adam, and me have been together for the past 12 years. He's been my first true love, my first boyfriend, and the first one I ever had sex with. The fact that he's 5 years older than me, and that he had a bit of dating and adult experiences before, made him decide we should expand our sex life a bit. We visited a sex cinema a few years back that allowed public sex. There, we met Zach. Zach's been pretty persistent and exchanged numbers with my after Adam pushed me to. We didn't do anything really back then, as while I could bring myself over to let people watch, I couldn't actually do something with someone else. This lasted for a few years, in which I successfully convinced Adam to let these delicate matters stay between the two of us, but it occasionally resurfaced after he voiced concern that since I don't know anyone besides him might cheat like his exes. As this started to become a center topic, I agreed to meet Zach. 3 times in 2019, a couple years after I originally met him. It was mixed feelings. Some things I learned about my own body I didn't know before. It felt good to be completely accepted as well, since I have low self-esteem. He was never shy to voice how sexy I am and how he worships my body, things I hardly heard from Adam since he isn't really the vocal type. But other than a few sweet words and skilled fingers, Zach is disgusting. I hate his smell, his taste. I don't find his sounds or his looks appealing. He's full of himself if it's not about sex and we just don't connect emotionally. I tried and told Adam that I don't want to do this anymore. He accepted. Fast forward to now. While I was meeting with Zach, Adam found that he's got a kink for other people wanting me, even if it went as far as him sharing me. He's been on it again for the past year about how I'm boring for wanting to keep sex just between us and how the mere thought of another guy craving me arouses him. I think he loves the thought someone desires what he has. Well, it got to the point again I let my love for him get the better of me. It's been too long and I thought Zach might be less disgusting. I've been pretty demanding as well these couple days until Adam openly told me that he can't keep up with my needs and perhaps Zach would be a good idea. It happened. I met him a couple nights back. Once I returned, Adam was all over me and he keeps talking about how glad he is that I decided to do this again. He also shuts down any attempt of me telling him how I feel about it by rolling his eyes or sighing whenever it's the slightest hint of it was a mistake, while we usually are able to discuss everything. Zach was a terrible experience and I am still hurting down there. He got into substance abuse, something I didn't know beforehand. Couldn't get a hard one because of this, so he resented to other means and wasn't exactly willed to let me go as he was enjoying pleasuring myself. I couldn't get my mind off the situation I was in, and while I fully well am aware of the fact that I initiated, I felt like the stupid lamb walking into the wolf's den. His smell is covering me no matter how many times I shower. The pain won't ease. Whenever I have a silent moment for myself, I see his face and hear his fake moaning to get me into mood, and I feel trapped again. He never resorted to violence or threatened me, so I don't even know why the hell I feel this way. I wish Adam would simply accept that I do not want to do this with someone else rather than shaming me for not living up to his expectations. I don't call him sick for wanting to share me either. Sorry for the long rant, but I surely needed venting. Hopefully, I will be able to talk to him about this issue and make him listen for good. Edit. Thank you everyone for your supportive words. I didn't expect it to draw this much attention, so I want to clarify a few things here. Adam is no bad person or husband. He loves me dearly. I know this, and I was willed to give in into his wishes in that accord. It is hard to communicate sexual topics with him that don't go in his favor, perhaps because he had made bad experiences with his exes, but those are on him. I wouldn't dare to compare my experience to someone who was truly raped or SA'd, as I think the mental scarring and physical impact is still worse. It's one of the worst things I can imagine, and my husband, while probably failing to grasp what really happened, would never hand me over to someone who had malicious intentions. Also, please be aware, I met Zach a total of 4 times 7 years. I'm sorry if I painted Adam this badly, but it's hard to give context to the situation I'm currently in a neutral way. Now to Zach, as some people asked. He had heavy drugs at his place, starting with C, and was firing himself up with them. That's something I didn't know before, as he didn't even touch alcohol or sugar the last time I saw him. IDK if he was quite there the moment we've met up, but he was obviously preparing for a whole night, something that we had neither discussed nor agreed on. He did let me go when I told him I'll be leaving, and I thank God the DRGs kept him flaccid. He did things that were painful and probably didn't quite catch that I hurt, as he was obviously busy in his own state of mind. I don't want to leave Adam over something that probably can be worked out. It's just the way he brushes me off over this that hurt me in multiple ways. But you guys are right, I should stand up for myself. No means no, and it's up to him if he can accept this or not. Comment 1. That was the first thing I thought too. Look, I know people have their kinks and preferences, but I just hold marriage to different standard. It really does mean something to me, and it seems to mean something to OP. My moral compass would never allow me to share my spouse, and if a boyfriend wanted that, well then we're breaking up. How can he respect me by wanting me with other people? Seriously, when the hell did we get so far off track? This is not only a scary, but depraved world we live in. To the person who said, and all I want to do is hold hands, I feel you on that. After reading this, I felt dirty. OP, I'm sorry you are in mental, spiritual, and physical pain. Sex should not hurt, disgust, or put you off. You clearly know this isn't for you. I think some couples counseling would help if Adam is willing. If not, and he continues refusing to listen and respect you, I would say you have some tough decisions about the future of your marriage to make. I wish you the best of luck, and never do anything you don't feel comfortable doing. Comment 2. Thank you very much for your reply. Honestly, it feels good to know someone was in a similar place. It was, and still is, pretty unusual for Adam to prioritize his own wants over mine this much. I feel like he still believes that I am down to it because I consented. The thing that really throws me off is his reaction when I try to say that I do not want to do it anymore. It's the main reason I did this post. I was feeling enthusiastic to giving meeting Zach another chance until I saw the drugs and what he had prepared. I'm glad he didn't get a boner because he said he was preparing for the whole night. The fact that I can neither make it clear to Adam what the situation was about and how I maybe dodged a bullet this time and am still physically not okay from what little he has done, or how I don't feel comfortable at the thought of generally doing this anymore, concerns me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you would like to see more, feel free to subscribe.